hotly contested start to the series. What's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks as manager Kirk Gibson sets his 1 through 9 up this way. Darryl Kyle is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gerardo Parra makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
And you know, these guys come in here off of a loss in Game 1. And maybe that's to be expected. Remember, these guys are the underdogs in this series, but if they have any designs on winning this series, that makes this Game 2 such an important game. You'd hate to go home down 2 games to nothing already. And knowing that you need to take 3 in a row to win the series, it just doesn't happen very often.
On the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk, pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
3-0 is on the way. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball, anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Here he comes, 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. Grounded, foul. Three and 2, here it is. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Didi Gregorius will take his first cut to the ball game here. Now here's the first pitch. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a one-out single.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A bell-tie sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set, now the pitch. There's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Runners on first with one down. Ready now on 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Ready with the 2-1. Line hard. Foul. Two-2. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. First pitch on the way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead, he's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
He's set, now the pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
From the stretch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And set to square off against these guys, one of the taller pitchers in the game today, 6'7" right-hander Brandon McCarthy. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading out for St. Louis, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A 2-1 offering. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Matt Carpenter steps in now. First pitch coming. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He waits. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Shallow center. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
In now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The next pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are two gone now. And so with two away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Number 5 will get his first opportunity here with the leadoff man still at second, but with two gone now. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, that finds the zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Pause. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with two strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here comes the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. We played an inning. No score. Carlos Beltran will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Now here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there, as this is bounced foul. Now the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
I think he had to take that one, because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now here it comes. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the 1-2. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Fouled back. Two-two pitch on the way. Full count, 3-2. Miguel Montero waits on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Hit high, but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard and caught at first by Craig. Unfortunate that time. That ball was scorched, but it becomes the first out here in the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. And this is going to be a foul ball. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
So here's Aaron Hill, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. The pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And this is going to get down out there. Extra bases for Hill. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Stepping in now, Peter Corbett, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Right-hander deals on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger reverted following the 2-out double. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Nate Walker will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For St. Louis, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
And here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
1-0 on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
On the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Yadier Molina will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Let's go, St. Louis! Come on, St. Louis! Woo-hoo!
First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Here's Molina around first. He'll try for 2. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Johnny Peralta will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Cards leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Brandon McCarthy will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch to him. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. One on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
One-two. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Gerardo Parra will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop,
Didi Gregorius will dig in. He singled his first time around. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Now another 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here comes a 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Paul Goldschmidt would be next. Full count pitch on its way. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Darryl Kyle makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
catcher,
First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now the 1-0. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Now the 2-0 home. In there, 2-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. The 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
The 3-2 pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, how about that at-bat from your pitcher? You started thinking this is already a really good at-bat because he's seen so many pitches, but then he caps it off by finishing it with a base hit.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0 pitch now. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. You guys worry so much about the stolen base that they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. The 3-1 is on the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. There's one. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. The 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes a 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air after straightaway left.
Oh, and he misses it.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a two-base error.
Michael Lee will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having two-out errors that lead to runs.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
That two-out hit there makes that error loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Number 5 will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona.
Goldschmidt.
Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Pitch on the way. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Calm yourself already.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. It's too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
Has a look, now the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are two good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
He's set, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Here's Carlos Beltran. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 now to Beltran. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Miguel Montero waits on deck. Here's the full count offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Miguel Montero will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Montero waits. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's a 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
2-0 count, the pitch, and this will be fouled away. Here it comes, 2-1. He's running again. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit. Long throw to third. Prout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
I thought for a second that with the runner moving, this was going to bring the shortstop into perfect position for a 6-3 double play. But fortunately for them, this ball winds up getting by him and into center field.
So here's Aaron Hill. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Set, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Into the box now, Peter Corbett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals! Get this strikeout, man!
1-0 on the way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as the Diamondbacks have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, he was close to getting out of this with just that one run scoring, but he winds up making one more mistake here in the inning, and it's going to cost him 3 more runs.
Standing in now, Brandon McCarthy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the 4th.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You've got to go right at guys.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
1-1 pitch on the way. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Arizona leads it now 4-1. Nate Walker will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
The shortstop, Nate Walker.
Now the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 2-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
The 2-2 coming. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Alan Craig will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 1-0 pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Yadier Molina will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Here's the first offering. And McCarthy able to get ahead of him here with the fastball. It's 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. He's ready now. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Goes up and gets it as this is bounced to shortstop. One there. On to Goldschmidt. A double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Gregorius is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Cardinals. They trail it 4-1. Gerardo Parra come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the fifth. That has to be a concern.
The next pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled back. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. Full count offering on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jaime Garcia is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Didi Gregorius will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He waits. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now the 0-2 from Garcia, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play.
Boy, you know, you get the top 2 guys in your lineup on base, and now you're setting yourself up for the big boys to come in and do some damage, and then this happens. Now you need your cleanup hitter to pick you up and at least get that runner home from third, now with 2 outs.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this and 2 away.
1-0 on the way. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Cardinals 1. Peter Borges will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Garcia, number 11, Peter Borges.
Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
Here's the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Well, this is a ground ball pitcher, but what happens when you get a lot of ground balls? Well, occasionally they're going to find a hole out there for base hits. So now you've got the leadoff hitter aboard, and this is in a position where they may be thinking about running.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So, on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now, story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. How hard hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at ball one. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Here comes the 1-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Now the 1-2. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here now the 2-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. McCarthy up to 67 pitches thus far. Here's the 2-2 home. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Michael Lee will step in. An RBI single this last time around. First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Parra calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now battle, number 5.
Number 5. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch to him. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Randy Choate will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 36, Randy Choate.
Miguel Montero will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
Oh, yeah. Hot dog, sick hot dog.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Just a great at-bat here to start the inning against a tough left-handed pitcher. You see him stay on this pitch all the way. He's aboard here with a leadoff single.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. So here's Aaron Hill. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. One-zero. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. The second for one. On to first, and it's in time to take care of Hill. It's a double play.
Well, the one thing this guy definitely has coming in out of the bullpen is that hard sinking fastball. And here it is in all its glory as he gets the big double play ball to take away the pressure.
Peter Corbett will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
5 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the veteran deals on 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Nate Walker will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
The shortstop, Nate Walker.
Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Two. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch it. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Alan Craig will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, you know, even 4-run leads have a tendency to disappear when you can't find the strike zone. He's got to figure it out here quick before things get away from him.
Here comes the 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. Here he comes on 3-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 3-2, here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The next 3-2. That misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
I'm saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
He's ready, now the pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Here's the 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
1-2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Parra has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
He's been able to get out when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. First offering on the way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
And now with first and third, 1 out, this guy definitely holds the key to the inning here.
Now the 1-0. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. And as it turns out, no go after all. He'll hold at the bag, and that's a big second out.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Tony Cruz will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. 1-0 pitch now. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Here it comes, the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
From the stretch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Boy, and he's not too thrilled with that call out there on the mound. And you know what? I don't blame him. I mean, have a look where this pitch is. That catches an awful lot of the plate, and I think I'd be mad if I were him.
Mike Trout will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Now the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Look out, 2-0 now.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
Now the 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
The 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, and he's been all right up to the scene, but the wheels have really come off the bus now. He gives him a run here on the bases loaded walk, and he's not getting any closer to getting himself out of this mess.
Now you see Diamondbacks manager Kurt Gibson out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And that'll be all she wrote for Brandon McCarthy. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Josh Comenter will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Matt Carpenter will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, bases loaded. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Fouled straight back. Try again, 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Big pitch here, 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Trevor Rosenthal.
A.J. Pollock is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
A.J. Pollock.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Now here it comes. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Center fielder.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Gerardo Parra. Now here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody gonna touch him.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Now here's the pitch. A swing and the bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
And this is what you're going to get when you've got a hard thrower coming out of the bullpen. When you're late on a fastball and you make contact below your label, it's snap city right there. He turned that bat into firewood.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. Base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Paul Goldschmidt will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Here's the 1-1. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Here comes a 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2 pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Mark Trumbo will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Comes set, now the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
He's set, now the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Here comes the 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're still out in front, 5-2. Joe Thatcher will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7.
Joe Thatcher.
Michael Lee will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Right fielder.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. The pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Ready now on 1-1. And this ball hits sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And the pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
In now, number 5. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for out number 2.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Nate Walker come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Hitters count 2-0. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And no problem out there for Hill as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail 5-2. Jason Mott will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jason Mott.
Carlos Beltran will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. He waits, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 home to Montero. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. Here comes Beltran around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and the runner will score from first.
And you wonder if maybe this one is the one that finishes things off. That's going to make this a 6-2 game now. And with time running short, 4 runs might be just a little too much to make up the way they've swung the bats.
Your attention, please. Now
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Aaron Hill will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. First pitch coming. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, and if this game's not totally in the bag now, it sure feels awfully close. This is going to make the score now 7-2. And with the trouble they've had scoring so far, closing what will be a minimum of a 5-run gap might be just a little bit too much to ask.
Michael Waka is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Peter Corbett will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's the first pitch. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, if you're going to make an out, you have to make a productive out. And that moves a man up to third now with just 1 away.
Jimmy Rollins will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He's set. Now the pitch. Fouled back. A man at third with 1 away. Pause. Now the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run. So look out.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Craig. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. D-backs lead it 7-2. Brad Ziegler is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Brad Ziegler.
Alan Craig will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Baseman, Alan Craig.
Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's right. Let's do it.
The 1-1. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Maybe that's the break they needed to get back into this ballgame. Well, no question, they need base runners at this late stage, so they'll take any help they can get.
Yadier Molina will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
MVP! MVP! MVP!
First pitch coming. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, you know, right now he's just holding on to that curveball just a little too long. This is about a 58-footer, and once it skips away, he's going to make it up to second easily.
Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
The 1-1. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Yeah, and he makes the right decision holding him at third there. A lot of people might say, why not send him? Well, it's because you don't need one run. You need lots of runs. No sense taking any chances at this point.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Well, these guys were a little bit late to the party, but now their bats have woken up, and they've made a game of it after all. You wonder where all this offense was earlier in the ballgame.
David Hernandez is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 30, David Hernandez.
Manuel Ojeda will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Manuel Ojeda.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. But not giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here he comes on 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You talk about giving these guys a shot. Now you've got a real dangerous guy waiting in that on-deck circle. All of a sudden, he's the tying run.
Mike Trout will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, that's taking a big gamble right there, because you'd love to have that guy in scoring position, but you're down 2 runs. So if you get thrown out, you can forget about having the tying run at the plate. Fortunately, he gets in there ahead of that throw.
He's ready. Now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. He's ready now to pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, this is what folks mean when they're talking about finishing off a hitter. They decide to come right with the fastball here, 0-2. Just runs right by him.
Matt Carpenter will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a 1-run game. First pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
I think they stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Here's the 2-0. Line drive. Base hit left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Lloyd Rocha will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box, Michael Lee. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Oh, and this is lined into right center field. That's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
A great example right there, just using the whole field. Doesn't try to do too much here, just sort of inside outs that thing the other way. That'll be more than good enough to score that runner from third.
Bronson Arroyo will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Number 5 will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Come on, guys, go forward.
look back by Arroyo. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Come on, go yard here.
1-1 pitch on the way. Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1.
Deep breath time out there on the mound now. And this crowd, well, they're definitely making things tough on him out there.
Come on, face it now.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series as they've taken a 2-run lead.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Addison Reed is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 43, Addison Reed.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. There to take it is Trumbo, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Here now is Alan Craig as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
That's right. Let's see your pitch.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Parra is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7-run score. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Diamondbacks 7. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Didi Gregorius will stand in to start off the 9th here with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. We kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Opposite field to left. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man does his job here to start the ninth.
Boy, I'm not really sure what happened right there. I wonder if he might have lost that ball in the lights, but that seems like a ball that he should have caught.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Comes set, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Look at the stop. There's one on the first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Oh, this will be a good look here in show motion. Even in super slow-mo, I think we all know what's running through his mind right here. He knows he's going to get leveled, and this is something right out of a gymnastics class. That one had to hurt.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one.
And you got to think that guy right there is hoping he's going to get one final opportunity. They'll need a 2-out base runner for him to get any shot.
Pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Arizona, good night.
Well, you know, some late-game heroics in the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference as they rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
Successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player in the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 9-7. Good night from St. Louis.
final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 13 hits, 3 errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.